What's up, guys? It's Austin from the future here. I neglected to record an intro or an outro for this race. Things were kind of crazy leading up to this one, and honestly, I made a lot of mistakes that ultimately cost me a podium and maybe a win, to be honest. There's one of them. Leading up to this weekend, I was having some tire problems. I could not get my rear tire to hold air. I had picked up a new Continental Kryptotal RE for the rear, and it would not hold air no matter what I tried. The sealant wasn't sealing. I think it was leaking around the bead. That's what the soapy water says anyway. But there was a small hole in the sidewall as well. That, again, the sealant wasn't sealing. I'm currently in contact with Continental to try and get that replaced, but ultimately messing around with that on Thursday, leading into pre-ride on Friday. Friday didn't hold during practice, so that was a pain, because thankfully I met someone out there. His name was Seth, who he had a frame pump. He followed us around, actually, and I was able to use that 4 different times to put air in the tire before the stages. So he got me through pre-ride day, but I needed to get it fixed for race day. So Saturday I spent all day working on the tire and trying to get some combination of wheel and tire to hold air. I had a Maxxis Assegai and another rear wheel, and I was just trying everything that I could think of to try and get it to hold. No combination wanted to hold air. I was taking the bike to my local and having my girlfriend shuttle me a little bit to just try and verify the tire was holding, and at one point it looked good and the tire was holding air, and I thought that I was going to be okay for the weekend. And I woke up in the morning on Sunday, the tire was not holding air, but my other wheel with the Assegai was. So went to swap over my rotor to the other wheel, and in doing so the rear axle snapped. So that wheel was out, which meant that I had to change the tire again. I had to take the Assegai off of that rim, put it onto the other rim, which had a working hub. It was a whole mess. So ultimately that meant that I was going into Sunday a bit off my mental game, and also dealing with fatigue from Saturday, not actually getting a rest day in between practice and the race day. My recovery was poor. I think I woke up in the morning and my body battery on Garmin was somewhere in the 50s, which is not where you want to be for a race. My legs felt heavy on every stage. I was struggling to pedal. I think honestly that I did better on pre-ride day than I did during the race. Made that mistake on stage 1. I made a small mistake on stage 4. But between me and the podium, so I finished 6th, spoiler alert. Between me and the podium, there was 4 seconds. And so if I could have pedaled a little bit harder on one of the stages, or not made the mistake on stage 1, just about anything, it would have put me in a good spot for the race. But it's a lesson learned. I need to make sure that my equipment is good to go, days before the race. I tried this week to get that tire to hold air, and it just wouldn't. It's not like I seated it up on Thursday night. Like, that was Tuesday. So it had plenty of time to try and get it to hold, and just didn't. So unlucky, but gonna come back for, I've got Trex Fest in a couple weeks, which that'll all be on the channel. Do a big video for that, and then Glen Park Finals the week after that, mid-October. That should be a great race. I will have all of my issues sorted out well in advance of that one, and hopefully not ride this bike much during the week. Ride it for pre-ride day and then the race. So yeah, get after it next time. But enjoy the rest of the video.
Get it. Holy shit. That root almost killed me.
Get it.
I don't want to press my luck. It is quite damp in the last 5 minutes.
As we're nearing the end of the video, I just wanted to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. It does help the algorithm to get my videos out to more people and help more people with my pre-ride videos and let you guys get some entertainment from my admittedly not great riding. Really had a rough weekend here, but we'll get them next time. Peace.
We made it!
Yeah, we did.
I almost fucking bit it at the top of that one. I hit one of those red rocks and it was like...
Getting a little slick in there.
Oh, that was...
Oh man, he was close.
I stayed upright.
Yeah, buddy.
I
did too.
That was sick, man.
Thanks, man. You gonna go get your bike?
I don't know where Will's at. I think he's still in line.